On average, the United States experiences about 12 hurricanes each year. This video compiles statistics on natural disasters, incredible moments, and spectacular escapes from around the world that will leave you speechless. A powerful storm in China was captured in incredibly realistic footage. Have you ever witnessed a storm that intense at any point during the last 50 years? Michigan, a windy day in March 2026. Her husband didn't tell her what had happened. He posted it online for 50,000 strangers to see first. A dramatic moment during the earthquake in China. A man jumped out of a window onto the roof of a parked car. Thankfully, he survived without injuries. Some flash floods can move at speeds of nearly 30 miles per hour, generating enough force to move up to 1,500 tons. Which storm caused the most damage in your area? For me, it was Hurricane Katrina. In Ventura County, California, a massive wildfire forced firefighters to deploy heavy equipment to battle the flames. Some wildfires have burned more than 100,000 acres, roughly equal to about 516,000 standard football fields. A single lightning bolt can become 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. That extreme heat rapidly expands the air and creates thunder. Even more surprising, our planet is struck by lightning millions of times every day. When my wife and I have been together for more than 30 years, which state are you watching this video from? An impressive moment unfolded as the old bridge over the Missouri River was demolished according to plan. In China during April 2026, a dramatic landslide suddenly occurred. Although the vehicle was heavily damaged, God blessed her, and life goes on. This is what can happen when a helicopter's rotor blades lose balance. Ocean waves are often far more powerful than they appear. And cameras at Waimea Bay captured that reality perfectly. Focus on your safety instead of trying to protect property. The force of a storm can make everything spiral out of control within just a few seconds. Old gas cylinders may seem harmless, but in reality they can still pose extremely dangerous risks.
대마리 산들 너 이만해 산들 아야
Captured a rare moment as roads cracked apart during a powerful 7.7 magnitude earthquake. Sometimes being just a few seconds slower can prevent a much more serious accident. This fire truck was meant to symbolize help and rescue, but in Brazil this time, the story turned out very differently. I used to have a dog, and I truly loved him. Always pay attention to your pets in every situation. Do you remember where you first went snorkeling to see coral reefs? Share your memories with everyone. Exploring coral reefs can be beautiful, but this situation in Queensland gave tourists a very different experience. In Ossetia, a sudden landslide completely buried the roadway. Luckily, the driver was not traveling too fast at that moment. At a mining site in Indonesia, everything seemed normal until the ground beneath suddenly began to shift.
Oh, jeez.
In Yosemite, California, climbers captured footage of a rock fall on the famous El Capitan Cliff.
Ooh, those Nike shocks.
And my Under Armour camouflage red sweatshirt. Haven't taken it.
A storm in Springfield on April 28th brought hailstones as large as lemons, causing heavy damage to many vehicles. A worker narrowly escaped disaster after storm winds knocked down power lines in New Jersey, sparking a fire. On May 21st, 2026, intense rainfall turned several streets in New York into rivers within just a few hours. Do you think the driver was simply lucky or genuinely skilled? The flash flood on Greece's Poros Island showed the overwhelming power of nature against even human-made structures. Is anyone else watching this with their feet instinctively pulled up onto the couch?
That was so much bigger than the last one. I'm gonna throw up.
This moment shows the serious risks sailors often face while working at sea.
So when you're ready, breathe into there, keep blowing until I say stop. Keep going, 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 stop, thinking. Okay, that's a fail, 104. The legal limit is 35. So at this moment in time, you are under arrest on suspicion of driving whilst over the prescribed limit of alcohol.
We would love to hear viewers' opinions about this unusual phenomenon appearing in the sky. The power of flash floods can change everything in seconds, which is why evacuation and rapid rescue efforts are so important. Just one small mistake while securing cargo can lead to very serious consequences on the road. Instead of complaining about the heavy rain, residents in one Bolivian city turned it into a joyful moment filled with laughter. Don't forget to subscribe for even more incredible moments. Although usually shy, deer can become extremely aggressive when they feel threatened. Sometimes nature itself creates effects more incredible than anything artificial ever could. Just a few seconds were enough to make this Ontario driver feel like life flashed before their eyes.
Lots of just record.
How would you react if an uninvited guest suddenly broke into your home? Mon Repos Beach is famous for sea turtle nesting, but this time locals encountered a completely different group of creatures. Bulls on the Himalayan slopes may appear calm, but that does not mean they enjoy people getting too close. A beach in France became completely covered with dark purple jellyfish-like creatures, known as Valella. A vehicle suddenly fell from a bridge onto the highway below. Thankfully, all drivers survived. The stretcher moved on its own even though there was no wind. This was in 2017. Before AI became widespread. What do you think this was? It may sound strange, but many countries intentionally sink old ships to create artificial reefs. The goal is to give smaller fish places to hide and reproduce. Florida has been one of the most active states in this effort, creating around 3,800 artificial reefs since the 1940s.
If you get big, I'm gonna be happy for you. Yo, bro, whoa, 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 whoa!
How is the weather in your area today? A 60,000-ton ship is just a small boat in a fierce storm. A trip to the Bruggen Glacier in Chile is an unforgettable experience, especially when visitors have the chance to witness such a spectacular ice-breaking phenomenon. The rare blood moon phenomenon, occurring only once a century. Could this be you when you just bought a new pair of shoes? On July 31st, in Hebei, China, a man drove his bus through floodwaters, causing onlookers to shout in alarm, "Don't drive!" A tornado right in the kitchen? Unbelievable. A giant mako shark actually jumped onto a fishing boat in New Zealand. It was like something out of a movie.
Marco just jumped on our boat. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Imagine millions of these animals roaming across the North American continent and scattering across vast plains. It's truly an incredible sight. What roofing materials should we use to prevent situations like this?
Zaya, viens ici. Oh my goodness! Lola!
Oh my god.
Oh my. Why not take me somewhere with food or beautiful 18-year-olds instead of bringing me here? Sometimes, there are situations beyond our control. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Do you think insurance will cover this? What time is it where you are? When do you usually watch my videos? Unexpected, a basketball hoop walking during a severe storm in Melbourne. Northern Sydney beaches recorded winds up to 84 miles per hour. She clearly underestimated nature's power. I think he used 80% of his lifetime luck today. Oh my. The floor just refused to cooperate today. Millions of turtles nesting on the beach. This shows a healthy marine ecosystem. Where do you think these two are rushing to, completely ignoring their safety? Ice shining like glass under sunlight, stacking and creating fascinating sounds along Lake Superior.
This is so wonderful. Be safe.
A blizzard covers Michigan's Upper Peninsula, reducing visibility and creating dangerous road conditions.
Oh my god, it's already covered back up.
Go.
If the house had been built stronger, would this have happened?
A casa vai cair.
Floodwaters recede in days, but the damage can take years to heal, especially the emotional impact.
Meu Deus do céu. Minha nossa.
Back away! Lightning just hit behind the tanker!
Hissing!
Pressure vents, keep clear!
Did you know? A lightning bolt can travel at 220 million miles per hour, almost 1/3 the speed of light. Based on your experience, what advice would you give to help people stay safe during an earthquake?
Well, I'm just kind of
Absolutely incredible teamwork. They must truly be top professionals. Trailer brake failure caused a crash on a Las Vegas highway. Always check everything carefully, no matter how small, before getting behind the wheel. The driver had to pay millions of dollars just because of one moment of ignoring a traffic sign. Thankfully, no one was injured. Sometimes we think we are in control until they show up and everything turns into chaos. With just one subscribe button, you won't miss the most incredible moments from around the world. Giant pancake ice floating on Lake Michigan. The lake covers about 22,400 square miles and can freeze up to 80% during winter.
What? Watch it!
Oh my gosh! I'm sure after today this driver will be much more careful and follow traffic safety laws. On January 19, 2026, a powerful snowstorm severely reduced visibility and damaged planes attempting to land in New York. Everything happened in an instant. Their quick thinking helped them escape the out-of-control vehicle. Do you think the insurance company would cover this accident? And how much do you think the damage would cost? Oh my God. A terrifying emergency in the American skies as a plane malfunctioned and burst into flames right after landing. Thankfully, no one was injured. Unbelievable. Not a single person stopped to check if the driver was okay. If this happened in America, people would definitely stop and help. with a tongue up to 2 feet long, an incredible sense of smell, and powerful claws. Anteaters are masters of hunting insects in the wild. They can eat up to 30,000 insects in a single day.
She sniffs this stuff. She's got a really good sense of smell. He hasn't made a hole.
What kind of content do you watch the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Oh my goodness! What is happening here? Why did that truck suddenly tip over? Does anyone know? Look at this. Everything has turned into complete chaos. Hundreds of tourists evacuated immediately.
Walk right where I'm walking. Everybody wants to move out of here really quickly because we don't crap.
You may not know this, but earthquakes are the only thing that make everyone exercise without going to the gym.
You have arrived at your destination.
A dog without a muzzle in public can become dangerous at any moment to both people around it and itself. In just a split second, everything can spiral out of control. Keeping a safe distance is the only way to protect yourself. There are moments that make people admit that children can sometimes be smarter and more responsible than adults. Wow, it's not every day you get to see a giant eye in the sky. Always inspect equipment. Plan the demolition carefully and calculate the falling direction to avoid unwanted consequences.
I get it done.
Have you ever seen a crocodile in person? This guy is about 20 feet long and weighs nearly 500 pounds. A Authorities in Florida deliberately sank a large ship near Destin to create an artificial reef. This action helps expand the ecosystem beneath the Gulf of Mexico.
I got facts over tracks. It's the best beats, no spinning fast like a roast. I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious.
Never risk your safety just to take beautiful photos. The right thing to do is leave the area immediately.
I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last.
And that's why persistence is always so admirable. How long do you think it took him to complete this incredible chain reaction machine? The explosion at the Alaro Industrial District was incredibly loud and intense. The scene quickly turned chaotic as thousands of workers evacuated. Oh man, everyone started having problems the moment he left Starbucks. And honestly, $1 million compensation sounds deserved.
Oh my God!
Looks like he was having a wonderful dream. Moments like this remind you that luck can sometimes feel like a skill. Wow, what a spectacular sight. Wishing all my viewers an amazing day. Remember that strange animal from earlier? Now here's a plant you've probably never seen before. The corpse flower can grow up to 12 feet tall and releases a terrible smell to attract insects. Strong winds swept through southern Connecticut, blowing everything away. Secure loose objects and clean up your surroundings before strong winds arrive to stay safe. What would you do if you found yourself in such an unexpected situation? Thankfully, everyone was safe. A single wave can reach the height of a 10-story building. Seawater flooding inland can destroy property and cause massive economic damage to coastal residents.
Oh.
It was amazing how the driver kept everyone calm and realized that the safest place was actually inside the vehicle. The humpback lanternfish lives at depths of 5,000 feet, perhaps because it lives so deep underwater. Its body developed bioluminescence to attract prey in the darkness. This is the parachute jumping act of experts, only to admire, absolutely not to imitate. Give me a small stool. I can sit here and watch all day and show them about safe driving car. You might not know this, but experienced drivers often have difficulty climbing hills. Do you have any tips you'd like to share with them? If you ever have the chance to go to Xinjiang, China, be sure to watch this buzkashi competition. This cave is called Starry Sky. This moment truly shows a hidden paradise. These are the breathing flowers of the ocean, the phantom jellyfish. It's fascinating to watch these two ribbons spin back and forth. In Brazil, the ground collapsed into a giant hole that swallowed a parked pickup truck. Luckily, the driver escaped. Sometimes the wind gives objects a life of their own. A giant jellyfish flying in the sky is impressive, but be careful, as it could tangle in power lines. Wow! This is clear proof that women truly possess a sixth sense. Oh no! What will she do with 6 fingers? And here's the person she was born to be with. If you find this moment interesting, please leave a like. Wow, this must be a staged scene. Or perhaps he is just incredibly lucky. Listen to the sound of Lake Baikal. It looks like it's been sprayed with mud. Humans are truly fascinating. We can accomplish unbelievable things with incredible precision and perfection. Wow. What score would you give this guy's masterpiece on a scale from 1 to 10? A sandstorm turned the sky over Samawa orange, directly affecting people's respiratory health. Do you have any ideas to help them improve conditions?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
This is absolutely unbelievable. I'm convinced this footage was enhanced or edited using technology. Pure joy erupted as the giant sea turtle weighing 23.37 pounds was finally released back into the wild. Share this act of kindness with your loved ones. When you see something like this, there's no time to hesitate. Leave everything behind and run to a safe shelter immediately. An avalanche struck the Everest Base Camp area. Everything seems okay. But my biggest concern is whether the cameraman made it out safely. Absolutely adorable. Capybaras are surprisingly intelligent rodents. They can learn simple commands quickly and are very friendly with humans. Moments like this make you wonder if the universe sometimes quietly arranges things in unbelievably mysterious ways. But honestly, sometimes failure ends up being the most entertaining thing of all. If you enjoyed this moment, don't forget to leave a like. Wow, it looks like the ocean couldn't decide what color to wear today. A man narrowly escaped disaster while checking his mailbox in Fresno, California. Do you think the facial cleanser you use every day could actually be made from this type of volcanic mud? This guy looks extremely professional, but what caught my attention is that he's almost as big as a car. Swan Lake Ballet itself couldn't compete with this beautiful dance. Absolutely adorable and amazing. I truly can't believe my eyes. This footage must have been staged or created with the help of AI. Don't forget to subscribe for even more incredible moments.
Stand up.
This turtle moved skillfully enough that the shark could only bite its protective shell.
That's what we heard earlier. Look. Oh my God. Imagine he opens the door and walks in.
Severe storms in Spain turned multiple areas into uncontrollable floodwaters. Just a few seconds of quick reflexes helped this driver avoid what could have become a very serious accident. Footage from Cabo San Lucas captured a rare encounter between humans and an ocean sunfish. This concludes today's collection. We truly appreciate your time and support. We are always working to improve our videos, so feel free to leave your feedback in the comments. See you again soon.